방송 시작했다. 방송 끝났다.
뭐 방송한다고?
오케이.
갑자기?
녹화 좀 해놓게 이건.
아, 녹화만?
아니
생방 말고?
방송하면서.
아, 방송까지 하면서?
이게 근데 영문판이라서 조금 빡세긴 해요.
방송할 거면 내가 채팅 말 안 하는 게 낫잖아?
아니 상관없어.
녹화하면서 할 거면? 부끄러움.
이게 듀케를 3인가 2가 되게 명작인데 그 플스로 나와 있어서 친구 집에서 했었거든. 소리가 너무 크네. 줄여야겠다. 기다려봐. 뭘 한잔 하다. 뭐야 있으시네?
나 지금
아우 잠깐만. 아우 씨.
나 지금 소리 중간으로 해놨는데도 소리가 게임 소리밖에 안 들려 지금. 형 방송.
와 나도 나 아무것도 안 들렸어. 4로 해야겠다. 어우 씨 깜짝이야.
방송에서 내 목소리가 안 나와. 게임 소리만 나오고.
나도. 아이 밀착. 뭐야?
딴딴딴.
아니 왜?
영어 쓰는
아
거
뭐야?
빨리
아
좀
오른쪽
떠주세요.
클릭을 해야 되네? 오씨. 이 세상 불편한 거. 이 뭐야 얘?
빨리 바로바로 해석도 해주세요.
아니 이거 키보드 레이아웃이 왜 설명이 안 나와 있냐? 아니 뭐야 이 아니 씨 ESC 누르면 자꾸 게임이 꺼져. 아니 이게 키 설명이 없어 여기. 이거 봐. 일단 패드로 돼 있네. 저기요. 게임 사운드 어때? 좀 큰가? 좀 줄일까?
조금 큰 거 같기도 하고 형 말소리에 비해서는.
그죠? 뭐야 이거? 좀 더 줄여야겠다.
이 정도야. 네.
이름을 뭘로 할까요? 이거 뭐야? 이 로만 짠가 이거?
레드럼시드.
레드럼시드 갑니다. 마우스를 안 쓰나 보다. 더 쓰기 귀찮으니까 그냥 레드로 하겠습니다.
그냥 봅시다. 어떤 게임인지.
얘도 완전 턴제거든.
아, 이것도 턴제 게임이야?
패드 꺼낼까 그냥?
근데 보통 이런 게임은 좀 패드로 하는 게 좋긴 하지.
패드 꺼내볼까 그래? 뭐야? 뭐지 얘? 뭐야 얘? 포켓몬이야?
그거 뭐하는 게임?
오 나쁜 놈인가 보다. 나쁜 친구. 비가 오면 비를 맞지 말고 빨리 가요 이 사람들아. 난 스킵 없이. 잠깐만 이제 뭘 하는지 해석해야 돼. 이거 큰일 났네.
열심히 하고 난 치킨 먹고
This child
예.
is the one. There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
실수가 있어서는 안 됩니다. 아 귀여워. 오 뭐야?
What in the heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? You're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
야, 잘 만들었다. 애니메이션.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
오. 아, 이걸로 시야를 돌리고 점프. 롱레드? 재밌나? 아, 이 달리기구나. 아, 오케이, 오케이. 이거 뭐
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh!
멍멍 멍멍멍 슬라임 아니야?
Monsters!
이익! 익!
They're coming this way!
댕댕이도 같이 싸우나? A group of slimes rose near. 이거 아니구나. 나머지 없구나. 땡땡스. Unloaders. Fight. 아. 이거 뭐야? 오.
Get him! Crikey!
이 움직임에 무슨 의미가 있지?
Go on!
어차피 맞는 거.
Get him! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
따따라따따따따. 오.
Crikey! I wasn't expecting that. I know they were...
땡땡.
And now we've got to go through that horrible dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about.
이 정도면은 보디가드라는 고기 방패죠? 프레임드랍 되게 신나지. 안 빠져지네. 슬라임이다. 이게 어떻게 되는 거지? 선빵을 치라고. 데미 1주네 씨. 장난하나.
Go on! Friends! Get him! Phew.
뒤에 잠깐만.
Get him! Go on! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
쟤는 거의 뭐 응원단장.
Get him! Phew. I'm so proud of you.
플리즈. 프리즈? 만화 200.
Go on! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
선빵!
Get him! Crikey! Go on! Get him!
야! 아, 리를.
Go on!
멍멍.
Get him! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
뒤질 수 있구나. 아이고. 불이검사.
Crikey! Go on! Phew.
야, 영어 공부를 하기에도 뭐 그렇게 빡세지도 않아.
Whew. Help! Help me!
Help me!
What?
골땡이 화나다 골땡이. 아니 나 리스크 오브 레인 2 사긴
It's not
샀는데.
fog at all. It's more monsters. Don't give up. Crikey. Go on. Crumbs. Here you go.
겨울나기? 저거 하자고? 말데이?
Don't give up. Go on. Tough little blighters, aren't they? Well done.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters...
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
몬스터 잡은 거는 주인공이 잡았는데 그 주인공은 말도 안
You
걸어주네.
saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come. This way to the top of the shoe step. 세이브 포인트만 찾고 저장을 해야 될 거 아니야. 나머지 필드를 나오죠. Here we are at last. Oh. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that? We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you... Look! The mark on your hand! Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home, lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore.
기도 잘 들어주네.
Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
버튼 영국지 버튼인가? 틈 찾아라. 아니야. 아니야. 이런 씨. 땡. 당신의 말에 먼저 별거 없을 것 같으니까 스킵.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you. Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
Oh, it was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
Home time. 설명 읽기 전에 넘어가 버리는데. 어쩌라는 거지? 짭짭짭. 티히. 왜 주인공에 대해서는 이야기 안 하고 자꾸 옆에 있는 애만 이야기하지? 똥바지게 싸우는 건 주인공이 똥바지게 싸우는데. 파창 파창. 아 근데 이거 진짜 큰일 났네. 맵이 너무 넓네. 이렇게 부셔 다니는 거야? 뭐야? 핑크파인. 아씨. 인성 개 터졌네 진짜. 여기까지 뭐?
방송하시는 분 말도 안 하고 있어. 죽고.
너 내가 말을 안 하고 있다고?
응.
아씨. 막 얘 인성이 터져가지고.
형 인성이 원래 항상 터져.
뭐 임마? 아니 나 말고 게임 캐릭터가.
뭐 임마라니.
아씨 나네. 이렇게 들어왔어. 못 들어가네.
점프해서 못 들어가요? 아 실망.
아니
아니,
멀쩡히
살이
군인인데 왜
얼마나
그걸 점프해서 들어가?
Oh,
오.
here's my little
방금 계속 점프-
soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your
Here's my-
big adventure.
뭔데 이
Look at you,
목소리
all
뭔데?
grown up.
다 컸대
I
이제.
hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma
적응
dear.
안 되네.
Of course not.
영어.
Quite the
혈압.
opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for.
꼭대기에서 몹한테 죽을 뻔했는데 얘가 구해줬어요.
But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
라이트닝 써서 죽였어요.
What did you say?
뭐지?
That funny little mark?
그지?
Lightning
제-
flying about the place.
내용 맞아?
Here I
세부적인
was
내용 해석은
hoping
안
he'd turn
먹고
out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, we've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here. This belongs to you.
뭐야?
Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of
빨리
age and
보스
climbed the tower.
잡아주세요.
보스 잡으라고?
네.
지금 슬라임밖에 안 잡았는데 보스를
Truth
잡으라고?
is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... How can I put this now?
시킨 거
Well,
봤더니 배부르구만.
he said you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
뭐? 저기 뭐야?
루미나리.
아, 루미네리라는 저게 있나 보네? 루미네리의 환생이라고?
모른다 좀.
루미네리가 누구야?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king.
풀스는
He seemed to
한글화가
think that if
있는데
you did that,
풀스는
all would
한글 안 돼
become
있어.
clear.
다 한글화 돼 있어.
Anyway,
너무하네.
the long and short of it is that if you want to find out
내가 이거 하려고 풀스 살 수 없잖아.
그건 그렇지. 그럼 안 했어야지.
well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but
보는
you won't be
시청자로서 너무
marching on an
불편하네요.
empty stomach.
불편하세요. 그래서.
아 예. 죄송합니다.
아, 불편하세요. 나만큼
알겠-
불편하겠어 너가?
그쪽은 다 해석하시잖아요.
뭐해서? 아니 이게 한글이면은 이렇게 쩍쩍쩍쩍쩍 넘어가면 되는데 해석. 내가 지금 게임을 하고 있는 건지 영웅을
원래
하고 있는
이런
건지.
약간 RPG 게임식 이런 거는 한글화가 안 돼 있으면 스토리 보는 게 너무 힘들어서.
영어 사전 꺼내놓고 해.
사전이 어디 있어요 집에.
인터넷 키면 다 있잖아.
인터넷이요? 저거 하나하나씩 어떻게 다 해요.
그만해.
못해요. 불량금식 그 빽빽 좀 그만하시고 빨리 일이나 하세요.
예. 그냥 침대에서 자면 되나?
네, 제가 자면 될 것 같습니다.
예.
예?
오밤중에 왜 또 나가?
지금 형이 컨트롤하고 있는 거 아니?
맞아.
뭐지? 인성 무슨 그냥 캐릭터 완전.
아니
캐릭터
얘 쓰레기긴 해. 이거
구성하잖아.
봐봐. 이거 부셔봐 이런 거. 지나가면.
인성 파탄 나겠네. 가정 파괴범이잖아. 뭐 하는 거야 이게?
집에 소중한 재산들을 다 부시고 있지.
그러면서 무슨 마이 리틀 히어로지?
환생. 영웅의 환생이라고 얘가. 영웅 아니라 인성 파탄자 같은데?
집에 있는 거 다 부시고 다니면서
이거 뭐야? 날개? 뭐야? 아, 문 잠겼다. 뭐니?
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down.
영국식 영어.
Some things never
듣기
change,
시험.
eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone.
겨울나기.
That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing.
그러니까 아무리 게임이라 그래도 너가 루미넬의 환생이라고 그래도 너무 바로 믿는 거
I
아니야?
remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long,
순수하네.
long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then the luminary appeared. When it was all over, the luminary turned
겨울나기나 해야
into a
되나?
star. And he's been watching over us
그래도?
from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there.
아니 다른 게임을 하고 있는데 자꾸 겨울나게 하자는 시청자는 뭐 하는 사람이야?
How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it.
저희
I know. That's what
저기
you're going to
일하고 있는
Heliodor to find out. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to.
아 근데 영어 목소리 너무 별로다.
괜찮지 않아? 너 괜찮은데?
Goodbye,
나는
old friend.
별론데?
이 시야가 왜 이래 근데? 뭘 보는 거야 이 새끼 이거? 범죄자 새끼 아니야 이거?
그게 왜 하필 화면을 이렇게 보여주는 거야?
그러니까
나름 입 모양 보여주려고 한 것 같은데 조금
눈물 떨어뜨리는 거 같이 보여주고 하려는 거네.
근데 나 진짜 미안한데 지금 뭔 뜻인지 하나도 모르겠거든. 그리고 제가 왜 갑자기 저 울고
아
친구
이게 아까 빨간색 별이 있었잖아. 그게 그 루미넬이라는 영웅이 죽고 나서 만들어진 별이야. 근데 이 세계에 몬스터가 엄청 많이 나왔는데 그 루미넬이라는 사람이 그 몬스터를 다 없애고
Well, just
죽으면서
look
별이
at
된 거야.
you.
근데
You
얘가
don't
그
scrub
루미넬의
up too
환생이라
bad, you
그랬잖아.
know.
근데
Wish
저
your
속구
grandfather were here to see you.
친구는 얘가 이제 나가서 그 몬스터를 다 죽여야 될 것 같으니까 걱정이 되는 거지.
You won't forget him, will you?
그리고 막
However
같이
you
평생
turn out,
이
I'm
마을
sure
같이 살 줄 알았는데
Oh, by the way,
얘는 이제
why don't you visit the village shop
할아버지
before you head
유언이
off to Heliodor?
나중에
You'll need
얘가
some
충분히 크고
supplies for your big
나면은
adventure.
아까 왜 받았던 목걸이 가지고 북쪽에 있는 성으로 가라라고
But don't
얘기를
take
했었거든.
too long. The whole village is turning out to
떠나야
wave you
되니까
off.
아쉬워서. 대충 그런 내용이야.
그렇구만.
소리를 좀 더 줄일까? 파티 있던 것들이 안 되네. 개똥게임 아니야. 갓게임이야.
갓게.
너희 엄마에게 모든 걸 다 들었다. 너 아주 중요한 여행을 하는데 너 아직 어려. 뚝배기 들고 출발하기 전에 너는 상점에 들려서 이것저것 사봐.
뚝배기 들고 출발하는 거 맞아요?
어.
뭔가 해석이 점점
아니야.
오,
헤드업을 해서 한 거야. 헤드업. 헤드업이 그런 의미 아니야. The village entrance to the north. 북쪽에 있는 입구로 가라. You're all be waiting to see you. 너 떠나는 거 배웅하는 거 기다리고 있다. 시작이네. 상점 들렸다 그래. 이건 뭐야? 퀘스트! 어린 레드야! 네가 드디어 여기 왔구나. The other day I was playing with my lad. 레드랑 놀고 있는데 어쨌든 간에 Should he feature that he loves and baleful that I am. I managed to... 뭐라는 거야 씨! 뭐라는 거야!
아니 영어 선생님이 왜 해석을 못하세요? 시청자가 알아들을 수 있게 해주셔야죠.
뭐 깃털을 좋아한다는 거 같은데? 누가 좋아한다는 거지?
넘주에 나오지 않나?
누가 깃털을 좋아하는 거야? 바람이 불어가지고 기프털이 지붕에 올라갔는데 그 지붕에 너무 높아서 자기가 가져갈 수가 없대. 넌 존나 용감하니까 너는 저기 올라가서 내 거 갖다 줄 수 있을 것 같아 라고. 아 웃겨.
다 이상한데?
왜? 맞아 진짜야.
뭐 맞다고 하지만 좀
근데 이미 이 깃털은 내가 다른 건물로 올라가서 그 전에 갖고 와서 먹었기 때문에 바로 줍니다. Success. This quest has been transgressed는 뭐야? 범법이라고? 아, 기교로 해결했다고. 무슨 말인지 모르겠네. 무슨 말인지 모름. 뭐 어쨌든 찾음. 일단 상점을 가볼까요? 여기 상점인가 본데? 이 표시가 상점인가 보다. 어서오세요 고객님. 내가 뭐 드릴까요? 사이프레스 스틱. Study realistic fashioned from a branch of the cypress tree. 사이프리스 나무에서 갖고 온 짝대기. 내 칼이네? 풋리드.
예.
나무 방패. 반다나. 옷. 이 체력 개방한 거 이거는 해독제. 별로 살만한 건 없네? 팔 건 뭐냐? 살 게 없는데? 헬리오 북쪽으로. 뭐야? 뭐야 얘? Mind on the job. No matters who fears that fighting gets you got stay focused. 어디 집중하라고? 뭘 집중하라는 거야? 뭐라는 거야?
얘 드래곤퀘스트 빌더즈에서 보낸대.
아, 그래?
후락후락 거기선 되게 귀염귀염하게 나오는데 너무 무럭무럭 하잖아.
오 민스가 뭐야? 콩 될 거라고? 개 같은 소리야 이것도. 씨. 뭔 말인지 모르겠는데. 펩드업이 뭘까? 페피드업.
저한테 물어보지 마세요.
페피드업이 뭐지?
혈압이 올라가서.
혈압이 오르고 있다고?
네.
아 페피드업이 혈압이 오르는 거라고?
아니 내가 영어 울렁증이 있어서.
아, 이 기회에 연습하면 되지. 보면서 나 잘 몰라. 아 이거 저거 자는 거. 세이브. 세이브 여기서 하는 거구나.
레저렉션 하나 알겠다.
레저렉션? 이게 득회가 시리즈가 항상 이제 데리고 다니는 친구들 죽으면은 살려야 돼. 저기 성당 가서 돈 주고.
사람 살리기 그렇게 쉽네.
One day you're just a little boy.
너가
The
꼬꼬마일 때
next you're getting ready to leave us.
언젠가 우리를 떠날 거라
Only
생각을
wish
했어.
your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become.
네 할애비는 너가 젊고 괜찮은 남자가 되기를 바랬다.
To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating in. I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone.
우리가 너를 콜드스톤에 데려고 나서부터 진짜 오랜 시간 지났다.
We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things.
난 네가 평범하지 않을 거라는 것을 우리 모두가 알고 있었지만 너는 갑자기 루미네르니 오마나 세상에나.
You know who the luminary was, of course.
루미네르가 뭔지
A
알지?
legendary hero who
전설적인
saved the
영웅이야.
world from a terrible darkness.
심각한 어둠으로부터 나라를 세계를 구한 전설적인 영웅이지.
We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated.
아하, 너가
I
환생이라고.
don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh?
왕한테 가면은 우리 동네가 아주 좋은 곳이라고 얘기 좀
If
해줘.
he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
이 마을은
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
나가서 뭘 할 수 있는지 생각해.
No, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway,
어디까지 했더라?
yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can.
내 말이
Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
얘네들 이거 지도 줄 테니까 이거 보고 너가 갈 길 찾아봐. 빈손이죠? 말도 주는구나. 우와.
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way.
우리 동네의 자랑인 빛과 같은 번개와 같은 속도를 가진 말을 선물로 주마.
You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the
그냥
village and
북쪽으로
follow your
가면은
nose.
헬리도르라는 것을 찾을 수 있어.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy,
여행
such a
조심해,
good
귀여운
boy.
아이야.
You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
넌 우리를 자랑스럽게 할 거고 올 때는 뭐야? 꼭 조심히 돌아오길 바래. 빠염. 해석은 짧고 확실하게. 기다려.
나 알아들을 수 있어. 아주 좋아.
Here, take this with you.
널 위해 만들었어. 손도 안 뻗죠?
Gift for
It'll
you.
keep you safe. I heard there
정말
are lots
참을
of
받았습니다.
monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you?
가디 조심하고 가는 길에 몸 많다고 하니까
I don't know what's in
조심하고.
store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't
어딜 가서 누굴
Don't forget
만나도
us,
나를
will
우리
you?
절대 까먹지 말았지? 사실 자기를 까먹지 말라는 거죠?
and remember,
그렇죠.
we'll be waiting for you.
조심하고 항상 기억해. 우리가 너를 기다리고 있는 사실. 오빠 달려!
주인공 진짜 말 한마디 안 해.
주인공 한마디도 안 해. 말도 입도 뭐야 이거. Horse is never convicted way to cover large amounts of ground very little time, but you are sometimes have to enter that can only be explored. 말 타고 어디든지 거의 대부분 굉장히 넓은 지역을 갈 수 있는데 너가 어떤 지역을 탐색을 할 때는 걸어서 와야 돼. Don't swear total ring on one of the many someone embarrassed dotted around 엘드레아? Wilson, bring your faithful friend Glowing back to your side. 나갔다 올 때 걱정하지 말아요. 저 벨 같은 거 울리면 말이 충분히 온대. 말이 쫓아온대 다시. 말에 대해서 두 가지를 알려줬다. 맵과 너 벨 봤냐? 벨 울리면은 좀 말이 올 거다. Roseness was tired. He just pressed X를 꼭 누르고 있으면 맵 볼 수 있고 possible pressing A once you have the map open will allow access to all sorts of useful information. 맵 눌러서 A 누르면 정보할 수 있어. 중요한 거. 어이 뭐야 깜짝이야. 내리는 거고. 맵 찍어서 맵 오픈 리얼리 아 지나간 곳만 찍을 수 있구나. 이러면서 못 마주치나요? 어 뭐야? 실화야? 실화입니까?
그냥 쳐버리네.
아 죽진 않네. 몸이 죽진 않아. 데미지만 먹는 건가? 움직일 수가 있다. 선제인데 신기하지 않냐?
갑자기 하늘에서 상자 개꿀이야.
아이템 주세요. 칼빵 도망가. 미스 싫어? 되게 움직이면 피할 수 있을 것 같은 게 좀 안 피해집니다.
열심히 피해도 피해지죠.
피해집니다. 여기 목 더 있었는데 이게 선빵을 칠 수 있도록 이렇게 밖에서
선빵치면 좋은 거고.
데미지 1 들어가는 것 같은데 아까 1 떴잖아.
보통 선빵 치면은 막 원래 턴제 게임은 자기가 먼저 칠 권한을 가진다든가 그런 게 있는데
2 들어갔네. 아니 이거 선빵 내가 갖고 가는 것 같은데? 이렇게?
스스로 계속 때리는 거.
와 몹이 피치 온다. 실화입니까? 뭐가 있나? 레벨업 안 오나? 오케이 불피 레벨업 한번 불피 개꿀. 뭐야 뭘 지나간다고? 못 가는 데가 많아? 뭐다 할 필요가 없나? 그냥 갈까?
네,
왜? 스토리 재밌는 거 보고 싶어.
네, 스토리로 봐야죠.
스토리 어차피 해석 안 해주면 모르잖아.
그쵸.
뭐
전혀
뻔하겠지
모르죠.
내용이야.
일도
넌
모르죠.
영웅이고 뭔가 어둠이 오는 것 같으니 가서 처리 좀 해줄래? 근데 알고 보니까 나 되게 센 놈이었고 그런 얘기지. 달려라 달려. 없어졌어. 이거 뭐야? 뭐야? 아 몹이었어? 아씨. 이런 전통 턴제 RPG 전통이란다. JRPG라고 했나? 네, 그 일본식 턴제 게임. 되게 좋아했었는데. 뭐야 얘. 우와 뭐야. 일로와 싸우자. 오이네 오이.
오이.
뭐야? 자이캉이 찔러 죽어. 칼빵. 슬라임이 도망갔다. 어그로 돌렸다.
길이가 심심하구나.
도망가! 저딴 놈들에게 선방을 맞을 수 없다. 오, 아이템 박스. 몹이 엄청 많네. 왜 내가 선빵 쳤는데 선빵을 당했지? 어이가 없네. 너 드래곤퀘스트 시리즈 해본 적 있어?
아니 한 번도 없는데.
재밌네.
한글화 안 해주는 게임 절대 하지 않아.
아니야, 다른 건 한글화 돼 있어.
아 그래?
원투 쓰리 다 한글화 돼 있는데?
1부터 해가지고 10일까지 있는 거야?
그럴걸?
너무 시리즈가 깁니다. 못합니다.
다 안 해도 내용은 알 수 있어. 죽는 거 아니야? 써야겠다. 잠깐 빨리. 레벨업 안 하네? 뭐야? 뿔 달린 토끼야. 오우씨. 레벨업을 더 하긴 해야 되는데. 지형이 되게 아이템이 있을 것 같이 생기지 않았어? 그렇지.
글쎄. 뭐지?
아니 또 기본이지.
전혀 아이템이 있을 것 같이 생기지 않고 그냥 똑같은 평범한 필드 같이 생겨.
아예 RPG 게임 하루 이틀 하세요?
네. 예.
뭐야?
Ho, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where... See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones.
밖에서 이렇게 불 지를 수 있는 거 찾으면 여기서 회복할 수
To
있어.
settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith!
자는 동안 몬스터 오는 거 걱정된다고? 믿어봐.
That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you... And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church.
저거 있으면은 모든 해로운 효과 다 적용해주네.
Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, it's like my old dad always said. Keen campers can continue on where others... Well, that's all from me.
캠프 쓰는 거 알려주려고 하는 거구나. 에스크 폴스태츄
동료는 언제쯤 왔습니까?
동료? 맵 진행을 아무것도 안 해서 동료 어떻게 얻었죠?
아직도요?
네.
오.
상인인가? 이거 캠퍼를 하면 상인이 생겨버리네?
좋네.
이게 캠퍼를 하면은 캠퍼에 컨티뉴 밤으로 플레이 밤 플레이 되는구나. 이 뭐야 대대로 득회는 밤 되면 몹들이 세졌거든. 그리고 이렇게 우물로 들어갈 수가 있지.
뭐죠?
우물 안에 들어가면은 아이템인 NPC가 있어.
너무 생뚱맞은가?
그러게.
이 넓은 공간에 저거 딸랑 하나 있는 거.
네. 심지어 들어갔는데 아무것도 없는 것도 있어.
정말 며칠 전까지 열심히 만들었는데.
밤 되면 몸이 더 세지나? 여기도? 세지네.
프리즈라고 적혀있지 않았어?
아 이게 분노 상태인가 보다. 아 공격을 많이 받으면 이 상태가 되네. 오 데미지 개 세지네. 오유 와. 크리티컬 핵간지.
마법은 프리즈였던 것 같은데.
이름 프리즈야. 이름만.
근데 왜 불을 써?
그럴 수도 있지.
어떻게 그럴 수가 있어요?
몰라.
이게 게임이야?
아니요.
네. 그랬구나.
정글로 들어가서 해야 되는구나.
게임인 줄 알았어요.
게임 아니에요. 잘못 알고 계셨네. 이거 뭐야 이거? 이거 뭐야? 뭐야? 귀여워. 방송으로 뭘 할 수 있는 게 생기나 보다. 맞아라 칼빵! 진짜 그자식 생겼다. 아, 이 상태가 계속 유지가 되네. 바로 끝나는 게 아니고.
뭐 어땠어? 가만히 있는 애들 괜히 때려가지고 시비 걸고 죽이고.
맞아.
민성
근데 인생 확실하죠?
현실 반영을 미쳤네.
뭐?
네? 가만히 있는
콘솔
사람
디피트.
불러가지고 때리고.
트윙. 안 죽었어.
원딜러 하는 사람한테 굉장히 불편하네.
어이.
무빙이 없어서 좀 불편하네요.
무빙 있어 뭐해?
혜택이 없어요?
무빙 회피기는 없어. 처음에 턴제야 턴제. 보이기엔 턴제가 아닌 것 뿐이지. 턴제지. 내가 이거 안 하나? 이거 할 때 된 것 같은데. 예. 뉴 스펠런드 3 스킬 포인트 언드. 스킬 포인트가
스킬
있다고?
포인트. 안 돼.
힐 배웠네. 스킬 포인트.
스킬 포인트가 아니라
스펠 배우는데 쓰거나 아니면은 스탯 올리는데 쓸 수 있대. 마법 배울 때도 쓰는구나. Use your skill point right way? 아니요. 캐릭터 빌더. 아, 이런 식으로 쓰는 거구나. 아, 저 화질 좀 어떡해.
네? 어떻게 방송하다가 이렇게 갑자기 어머
아, 요새 단식 중이라 물을 많이 마셨더니.
gen식
봐봐, 루미너리에 대한 스킬을 따로 배워야 돼? 야, 이거부터 배워야 되는 거 아니야? 스텝 버스트, 탭 찬스 5%. 잽.
잽이라고 하니까 좀 라이트닝
이거 뭔가 약간 패시브 느낌이네. 플래시 슬래시, 플레임 슬래시. 불들이 개꿀. 스텝 파워 웬 와이어. 아,
빨아먹은 걸로
밖에서 죽방 칠 때 데미지 올라가는 거. 크리 찬스, 메탈 슬래시. 이건 스킬이 뭐가 좋은지를 모르니까 배우기가 좀 그렇네. 일단 패스.
일단 배우고 보는 거
아니야, 패스.
아니지 일단 배우고
아씨, 주방 못 쳤어. 뭐야? 쟤 다 찌났어. 나도 회피하고 싶어. 회피가 안 돼, 근데.
아무 말도 안 해.
아니, 그냥 뭔가 움직여지길래 회피가 되는 줄 알았거든. 안 되더라고. 오이?
방금 이거 꽉꽉 소리 형이 낸 거야? 방금 꽉꽉 소리 난 거 형이 낸 거지?
꽉!
아 맞네
왜?
형이네 난 순간 게임 소리가 왜 이렇게 커 있냐
꽉!
지금 잠깐 다시 저 뭐야 상점 좀 보고 있었는데
뭔 상점?
스팀
스팀? 살고 있는 거
전부
없을
다
텐데.
보고 있어 요새 딱히 살 필요 없어
스토리 진행 안 하고 자꾸 딴 데로 빠지니까 못 지나가게 하네.
좀 진행 좀 하세요
아, 귀가 너무 아파.
약수자체
딱 이런 아이템 없네. 아! 할 필요 없고. 죽어라 버니콘.
에라이. 꺼야겠다. 그래야겠다.
꺼야겠다고?
응.
들어간다고?
졸렸어.
그려.
방송 열심히 하쇼.
그려.
좀 쉬지 좀 말고.
쉬지 말라고?
방송을 너무 쉬어.
아 방송을 쉬지 말라고.
그럼.
아 이거 방송 내 마음대로 하는 거라서 어쩔 수 없어. 뭐야 이거? 뭐야? 몹이었어? 씨.
니에. 귀염.
약간 고라파덕 같이 생겼네. 상상도 못한 정체가 튀어나와 버렸네.
방송 좀 열심히 하쇼.
아 예. 예.
제가 여기 시청자 된 지 지금 1년 안 됐나?
1년 된 거 같은데 나 방송 시작한 지.
꽤 된 거 같은데.
네. 뭐?
아따 진짜 대충 사시네.
맞아.
열심히 좀 하쇼.
싫어요.
열심히 좀 하쇼.
아 싫어요.
아!
어휴. 죽을 뻔했네.
아무튼 수고 하시오.
들어가고.
빠방.
뭐야? 이탈을 치네. order for making the 30초 안에 모드 귀여워. 하지만 죽어라. 아이템 설명 다 읽어버리니까 되게 불편하네. 뚜루뚜루뚜루. 예. 오, 오씨. 쉥. 오지 마. 만화 없어. 으악. 뭐야? 버튼톱. 또링. 봐요. 한번 가면 된다. 일단 영어 가서 연습 차고 퀘스트가 있네. The girl wants to ask Emily about her appearance. 저건가? 뜨르뜨뜨뜨. 언제 하나 쓸 수 있나? 아, 이게 있었네. 그레이트 소드. 씨, 태문데도 모르고 안 끼고 있었네. 귀여워. 비켜라, 왕 보러 왔다.
Halt! Not so
State your business.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
진짜 저걸 보니 너 들어갈 수 있다고.
Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
The Jewel of Dundrasil. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor. The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The luminary walks among us once more. Tell me, O luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you. I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
Accursed luminary. I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed.
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this. The luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our... And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the luminary intertwined with the dread lord of shadows. His...
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true man. Seize this wretch.
다 뺏겼죠?
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth. By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Hero in Chains. To be demanded as the darkest pawn and thrown into the dungeon by King.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad. Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
정권 찌르기!
The Luminary? You're serious? So it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We'd better get out of here. Wait here.
But... Oh!
Don't worry, I didn't kill him. But he won't be waking up anytime. Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. Me? I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much unstoppable. We better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Holler when you're ready to move out, okay?
야, 너 열쇠 있잖아. 열쇠 줘봐.
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence. Guess I really was meant to help you out. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later.
오.
The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way.
너무 순진한 거 아니야?
There they are! You lot, over here!
Huh? Damn it! We better make ourselves scarce. 이런 식으로 하라고? guys don't give up, do they? Seriously? You okay? Looks like we shook the guards, at least. And that looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
물? 뭐라는 못 들어가는구나. 뭐야 저거 꼬리같이 생긴 건 꼬리죠?
Wait, there's something there. If we stand and fight, we're dead. Let's get the heck out of here. Well, here goes nothing. Whew. I think we gave it the slip. Huh? I spoke too soon.
다 넘어가네. 그거 배탈 슬라임이었는데 설마.
Has it gone? Whew. That was way too close for comfort. What's that thing doing under the castle anyway? Well, whatever. We should get going. Uh-oh. We made it. Huh?
There he is, the dark spawn.
Me and my big mouth. Move, net. Looks like our luck finally ran out.
게임을 하고 싶어. 근데 이렇게 진행이 돼.
No way back, huh? If they catch us, we're dead meat.
Hold.
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice.
Come on. Let's not do anything stupid now.
The name's Eric, by the way.
점프! 폴짝! 와, 여기까지 튜토리얼이야? 싫어? 싫어? 1시간 50분 플레이했는데. 와, 1시간 51분 만에 튜토리얼 끝났네.
Wake up. Come on, up you get. Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own. But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
히어로 헌디그.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor?
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the few... Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you...
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have... Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these, but I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember? That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor. Ha! That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
페팔 뚜릇 뚜릇 뚜릇. 엘리도 오른쪽. 왜 공격이 안 되지? 와, 딜 보소, 씨. 노동동. 오케이. Yeah.
Who else? Ha!
Ha.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the Red Orb. They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot to the garbage pile.
Garbage pile. 코폴소드. 브론즈. 이거 좋아하는 있지 않은데. 무섭나?
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab... Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1,000% sure. It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known. A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on it. I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help. Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs.
갑옷 좀 있네.
This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Eric. There's something I need to ask you. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, it's her. Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
노래 참 좋단 말이지. 뭐야, 사다리가 있었네?
Get out of here. Go on.
못 때문에. 뭐지?
Good dog. Good doggy. Stay.
Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck? You saw her heading back to the inn? Great! Let's head over there and find... isn't my favorite landlady?
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key. Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about.
와 씨. 발음 보소.
Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always delight to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town, you don't go asking too many questions. You know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair. That no-good traitor! I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him. Wait, isn't he... Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs.
개 짖는 소리 좀 안 나게 해라. 저 사람들. 띠리리리리리리. 오케이, 딩딩이. 딩딩을 찾아라. 올려부터 되게 귀찮게 하네. 홀리워터 주세요. 무기산성 어쩔 뻔했어. 씨. 옵.
No, no, not the dog. Anything but that. Worked like a charm. Now to head up to where all the rich folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
달려! Mansion by the castle. Lopa? This house. B? 이거를 타고 올라가라고? Thank you. 미니 메달도 있구나 여기. 아 미니 메달 언제가 오나. 네, 여기 어간인데. 빅 맨션. 들어올 수 있는 게 여기밖에 없긴 한데. 들어가야지. 나는 이상? 캐슬이 있다고? 아니 얘가 인벤션은 어디지? 이건 막
Wow, nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Henry!
Long time no see, old pal.
Eric! My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime! It's really you, large as life, and fight!
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands off of me! You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never! I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got the gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly. I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit. Eric, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes, we do. Right this...
So?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the King's Barrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The King's Barrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone. Which means we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You coming, Dirk? A little adventure for old time's sake?
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run and I'm a married man these days.
Married? Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bride. Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the King's Barrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty going there, and...
It'll take more than a few kids' stories to scare us off. Besides, it's the only way to get there.
예. 못 찾은 것 같은데.
Any sign of them? No, nothing. Let's search the town again.
Yeah.
Look at all those lights. They're pretty keen to find us, huh? We'd better steer clear of Heliodor until the heat dies down. All right, through the Mangle Grove and onto Cobblestone. Let...
오, 그거 뒤로 뭐야?
Who else wants some?
뭐야? 빼고. 오. 죽겠는데요. 대박 미쳐. 와, 빡세다.
Ha! Oh yeah.
레벨업. 도로도로동.
Another.
아씨. 스탬프 첨프 어필. 하, 귀여워. 도로동.
Who else wants some?
도로동. 나가!
Another.
뭐야?
Ha.
솔저 소드 30. A buffer smile appears. 아. 아, 독댐. 독댐 에반데. 아씨. 저한테 붙였어야 되네.
Who else want?
한참 먹어야 돼. 아이씨. 뭐야 이게. 우와. 일단 저기 먼저 가야 돼.
Look at that. A cat. I still can't get over old Dirk. He didn't just go straight, married, shop in the best part of town. He went straighter than straight. Just like that. We used to be thick as thieves. Literally. We'd travel the world, always on the hunt for loot. Those were the days. Oh, speaking of which,
얼굴은
I just
10대인데.
thought of something we
30년
acquired back
삼국처럼
then
되네.
that might come in handy. Yep, I've decided. I'm giving it to you. You'll love it. We sure did when we got our hands on it. Behold, the fun-size forge. Pop a few raw materials on top, bash them with the porta-pounder, and bop's your uncle. New equipment. And I'm not just talking steel swords and the like. Wooden boomerangs, a natty new jerkin. You name it, this thing can make it. Sweating over a hot forge was never exactly my style. But I have a feeling you'll get more use out of it than I ever did. You can't just go smashing stuff together willy-nilly, though. You'll need the recipe for the piece of equipment you want to make. Here's a little something to get you started. You should... There are recipes hidden all over the place.
뭐야 씨. 자, 오늘은 여기까지 진행하고 또 다음에 또 이어서 진행하도록 하겠습니다.